It's essential to recognize that emotions such as fear, love, joy, and anger are often standalone states. They are capable of existing independently from the external events that we typically associate with triggering them. Our human experiences, whether they be of dread or affection, are born from within us. One can be in a state of love simply while being alone, or feel fear without any present danger. This is the inherent nature of our emotional experiences. Their source is internal. Despite this, many individuals do not take command of their emotional center, instead allowing random occurrences to influence their feelings. It is a common human behavior to place the blame for our emotional states on external entities. However, these emotions are not about external circumstances. They're about our own control, or lack thereof, over our internal experiences. The world is adept at providing reasons for our emotions, yet in isolation, we would continue to experience a spectrum of feelings without any external provocation. The challenge is not with the external environment, but with our internal state and our insufficient engagement with our inner self. The choice stands before us, to react compulsively like creatures, or to live consciously as beings. Being a creature means to act on impulse in response to our surroundings, but being in a state of being signifies a conscious existence and mastery over our emotional life. Understanding how to exist in this state of being would naturally lead one to choose the highest level of inner contentment. However, this state often eludes us because we haven't acquainted ourselves with our own complex nature. We maneuver through life based on accidents and speculation, and when fear surfaces, it is typically due to our unmanaged thoughts that project into the future. Fear concerns the future, a future that is yet to materialize, and to suffer from scenarios that have not occurred is irrational. This common predicament arises from two distinct human faculties, memory and imagination. While these are extraordinary tools that distinguish us from other creatures, they also become sources of distress when not harnessed correctly. The remedy to this condition is gaining a deep understanding of our mental capabilities. Much like an experienced camera operator who is intimately familiar with their equipment, we must devote time to comprehending our minds. With better self-knowledge, we can harness our memories and imaginations as tools for well-being rather than as sources of suffering. Ultimately, we face the decision to live either as creatures confined by compulsions or as beings enlivened by consciousness. To achieve a state of bliss, devoid of fear and suffering, we must invest time in occupying the seat of our experiences and assert dominion over our inner world.